All right, guys, I'm here at 201 Junco Way. We do have an approved scope of work for you guys to repair 12 wind damaged shingles across these slopes here. I am going to simulate performing a repair on one of these shingles and show you guys what it looks like if there is any damage to the surrounding shingles that we have to manipulate 1, 2, and 3 to remove and replace this shingle. Now, I do want to preface, this shingle is not one of the prescribed ones. This is just one that we're going to use to simulate the repair. Reason being, all of these shingles that are being used are ones that tie into this hip, okay? This hip ridge right here. Okay, so this one, 3 tabs go into the ridge, into the hip. This one here, both of those go into the hip. These, I'm gonna have to manipulate the hip. So I don't wanna turn this into a full replacement now, which is, if there's problems, that's what it's gonna be. And I wanna make sure we have the time to properly document and settle this with the homeowner, for the homeowner, with you guys. There's more over here. These are too close to the actual ridge. I have to tie into that. So if these do cause damage to this slope or those to the left slope, those will have to be replaced because that damage is going to carry over to the other shingles. As I damage one shingle over here, I'm going to have to damage 2 more in repairing that one, and it's going to go across over here all the way to this hip, onto this slope, all the way across over to that hip, onto that slope, and this whole house is connected by hips and valleys. So I'm going to get back to this spot that we're working on in particular. Okay, so I have this shingle marked. I have 2 shingles here above that I'm gonna have to manipulate, and a 3rd shingle above that. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do is unseal the bond between the 2 shingles above here and here. To access those nails, take those out, put new nails into the new shingle, and we're going to see if any other damage is caused to the other shingles that we have to manipulate that are not covered. And if it does, then those will have to be added to the scope of work, right? So I am a one-man show, so I am sorry for a shoddy angle, but you guys will be able to see real time what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, okay? I'm a one-man show today, so I'm going to be as careful as I possibly can to prevent further damage. Okay, these shingles are very sticky. They seem to be about 15 years old or so, and they are glued down pretty well. They're not coming up super easy. Okay. Hear that one ripping. I'm also using a insurance approved roof stake. That one actually ripped through there. Okay. Now I want to show you guys this matting transfer. Okay. Again, you guys saw me unseal those in real time. Okay. So we have matting transfer here from that shingle. I am very sorry. I'm trying not to cause any further damage, but I do want to show you guys what this repair would look like. So here's a bunch more matting transfer here. Right there, you can see where that came from on that shingle. Right there. Okay. Right. Trying to get the shade out here. There. Okay. That one's not too bad. There's a little bit right here. You can see that. All right. Now, what this matting transfer is going to do is it's going to prevent these shingles from ever properly sealing back down, and eventually we're just going to have this problem again with the next windstorm. But effectively, these shingles are damaged just by that. Now, on this one, you can actually see too, it started to rip through right here, and you can see that crease. There's a little crack right there where it actually started to poke through it, right there above my fingernail. Okay, I'm going to proceed and try and take out these nails. Okay. Again, I am being as careful as I possibly can. I'm only lifting these shingles as much as I possibly have to. This one ripped right through. This nail ripped right through that shingle. See that? Ripped right through it. These shingles are old and brittle, so it's just going to cause more damage to the next shingles as I'm pulling those out. Okay. That one did the same thing. That one did the same thing. These nails are pulling right through just because these shingles are so old and brittle. Okay, same thing again. All right. This should slide right out. It does. Now I'm going to simulate putting a new shingle back in and nailing it in, and we'll go back through and review all the damage that this repair has caused. Okay. All right, now again, I'm only going to lift these tabs, these shingles, as high as I possibly and absolutely necessarily have to. Okay, no more than about 30 degrees, but just enough for me to nail these shingles in at a 90-degree angle. Okay. Sorry, just enough for me to hammer these nails in at a 90-degree angle. All right. Can't put it there because there's matting transfer. Okay. All right. Let's take a look. Okay. So you can see this creasing right here, right there. More creasing right here. Again, I am trying to be as careful as I possibly can. You can see creasing right here. Right here. All right. Now, as far as the matting transfer, right here, you can see that nail hole, how that just got blown out completely. Okay. But effectively, just from the matting transfer right here, right there. That's a big one, that's bad. I'm gonna put 2 lines for that one. Okay, right there, right there, right there. Got those. That one's not too bad. Okay, so right here, okay, 1, 2, 3 tabs on one shingle. That's the whole shingle that got damaged just from the matting transfer right here, this bottom one. Now that is the shingle we're taking out, but as that matting transfer gets put onto that shingle underneath it, now this shingle is damaged, the one that we're not touching, because no shingle is ever going to fully adhere to it like it should, like it's supposed to. Okay, so there's 3 tabs, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of what, 10 tabs that we had to manipulate. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. This repair is effectively a fail. Okay, so now shingles 1, 2, and 3, and 4 and 5, all of these shingles now have to be added to the scope of work because they are now effectively damaged because this repair attempt has failed. So as I replace this shingle, we're going to have to add 3 to 5 shingles for this repair, just for this one shingle that I'm trying to replace. Okay, times 12. Now, is every single shingle going to produce 4 or 5 repairs that I need to add on to it? No, but it's pretty safe to say they're going to include at least 1 per, and then at least 1 per on the addition of those, and then 1 per on the addition of those at least. Eventually, now again, these damaged ones are going to cut into this slope immediately because they're right here on the hip ridge, okay? So I'm going to damage these in repairing those, and then I'm going to damage these in repairing those, and it's going to go all the way across to this hip, all the way across this slope to that hip, and then these shingles, these are already approved. These slopes, you can just should go ahead and count approved because of the damage that's already here, over here, on here. Okay. Now I know that they're not already approved, but with the point I'm making here with this video, it's just how I see it with a professional standpoint. Now, I do believe in performing repairs if they are performable without causing further damage and damaging the rest of the roof. I will do a repair. I do it all the time. But with this particular situation, okay, it's just not good. 5 shingles need to be replaced now, added to the scope of work for that one repair I'm trying to simulate. So I'll send you guys an estimate for the full roof replacement. That's the only way that I see to make this customer whole and indemnify them to pre-loss condition reasonably and rightfully. I'll send you guys the estimate, this video, damage report with all these pictures included. And if you guys have any questions on it or you want to talk to me, I'd love to have a conversation with you in real time as you're going over this documentation. So feel free to call me. I'll attach my number to the email that I send in for the homeowner. And we'll go from there. I look forward to making this customer whole, taking care of them properly, and I'll talk to you guys soon. I appreciate your time. Have a great day.